Oh, you didn't know that I'd be making a video tonight? Well, I'm going to. I see that I get subscribers almost every day or every other day, and for me that's pretty good. And there's nothing really huge I've been doing or like anything new I got to really do, and I really don't like to do all these reviews because I know the camera isn't very good. I should either get a capture card or a better camera, but I saw, I haven't had anything else, so I figured I'd do something. And Uh, I noticed today when I went to play Call of Duty Ghosts that they had a update for it, and usually Call of Duty updates are anywhere from about 30 megabytes to probably 60 or 70, and this one was 100 and I think 81, so that's a pretty good size. So I thought, well, I must be getting a lot of things here, and I know now that the cool trendy thing to do is to put the new DLC on the disc, well, not on the disc, but on as a download. You have to download it to go online, but then you still can't play it unless you buy it. That's kind of like a Capcom thing. But I haven't noticed any new additions. I only play multiplayer pretty much. I haven't really touched Extinction. I'm going to do another video tonight on Extinction, so if you want to see that. I only played it one time before, I don't know much about it. Because I'm not into going on YouTube and watching the gameplays anymore. It's just, I'm just not into gaming that. I mean, I like gaming. I like to actually play the game. I don't really care to watch it too much anymore unless it's a game I want to get or know more about. The first thing I noticed, let me turn the volume up a little. And I got a lot of complaints about the game since my last review. If you want to see that review, I did a huge review where I played a couple of matches and I would nitpick every little thing that I experienced, whether I liked it or didn't like it, and I have a few more things to add to that. But, you probably can't hear it. And you can't, it's way too low, and I'm not going to turn the TV up to like 100 to hear because the noise is faint, but they changed the music, and I think the old music was recycled from Modern Warfare 3, which I haven't played it in forever. Might have even been Modern Warfare 2's old music. So they did change it. It doesn't really sound any better. I brought up on their website. They said the update came out on January 28th, but for me, it I didn't see it until today. I thought I played it yesterday, so maybe I didn't play it yesterday. One of the big things I saw was IED avoidance capability, because I'd try and like jump or go prone and it wouldn't do anything. I thought that was always so annoying because I was used to the bouncing Bettys on Black Ops 2 where you could always avoid them. And here, the only thing you could do is like run around a corner, and most of the time it would still get you. Apparently they fixed that. I don't play that often to where I would notice it, but let's see, Extinction, Alien Balance. Oh, they did add some playlists. Let me go to that. Gun Game, which I think is a Black Ops thing. Hunted, Free for All. And then that was called like Ghost Mosh Pit, I think. And that's called Free Fall now. Because I couldn't find out where Free Fall was at because I had the code. It's down there. It's stupid. There's only 680 people playing, so it's kind of dumb. I don't know why. I don't know why they just wouldn't put it so if you can go in lobbies in any game mode and play Free Fall. Stupid. They did a whole lot of things. 5 new prestige ranks to Extinction, customize, create a soldier for Extinction, new multiplayer lobby menu music, uh, party chat for search and destroy. You can disable it. Uh, Stability, anti-cheat, weapon and perk balance, esports, whatever that is. So there's a lot of things they did, but I still don't see how it relates to 400 or 181 megabytes. But whatever. I think I might do one game just to talk about some things. So like complaints. I've been playing a little bit more free for all because I do like the operations thing, and that's one of my things I've been getting extra XP for, and the little patches and stuff. So I've been trying to complete those. So I had to start playing free for all, and I actually like it better than uh, team deathmatch and kill confirm because a lot of times your friends on here suck. Well, they're not my friends; they just play with random people. But like your teammates all suck, and then it's no fun. At least here, you can pretty much be as good as you are or as bad as you are. I don't like the matchmaking at all in this game. Like I thought Black Ops 2 was bad because well, like someone would back out and then it would keep restarting it and switching the teams around. It was so annoying. But this is just as bad. Almost like 3 out of 4 times when you go to find a match, it always puts you in game, and I can't stand that. Like I know it's important. Well, at least this is a game that didn't start yet. But I know it's important to, you don't want to be playing a game where there's no one. I should probably turn that down a little bit. It's too loud. Now you won't hear me. Now to play a fast-paced map or focus on talking. Well, like I said, I don't want to play a match where there's never anyone, like they don't matchmaking and put people in mid-game. So I do understand that, but still it just gets annoying when there's so many people online. There must be thousands of matches going on that I would just like to get into a lobby and not always be put in game. Because most of the time how that is, common sense, you're playing against Team Faggot and you're losing like 50 to 30 and everyone on the team obviously quits and then they try and fill those spots in. So then what's the fun of playing on a team when you're doing horrible? Another thing, I'm really getting sick of the accuracy of like throwing grenades, whether it be sticky or the flashbangs, usually the other one I use. Like they just bounce off of everything. And I always get caught and stuff. Like this map probably won't be able to show it because there's not too many doors and stuff. But like I always like you'll bump into that like sometimes and you can't move. Not on this one so much, but corners and stuff you always seem to get caught. Like just imagine like you have like a big baggy shirt and you're running through like a bush of or a tree full like a forest full of thorn bushes. See, you can tell when I can't talk right because I'm trying to do something in the game, and then when I start to focus on talking, then I do bad in the game. So I guess I can't do both at the same time, which would be another good reason to have a capture card, so I can kind of do both at once without all this trouble. But like I said, if the grenades, like they always bounce off of everything, like it just gets annoying. Like I know sometimes you want to bank it off the side of like the pole or something, so you'd be like the Los Angeles Lakers and miss every shot you take. But like it just always it hits stuff and it'll get stuck on trees and it's just annoying. Like I'll throw almost all the time it misses, it bounces, and I've been playing Call of Duty forever, and the aiming is all pretty much the same. And it's just always annoying. The grenades bounce back at you. And
enemy SATCOM spotted.
the knife mechanic's pretty annoying too. Like a lot of times, you'll knife them and it doesn't register. It'll happen a good bit is when you're a maniac because everything's so fast. Like, I don't like that magnetism either. It should be like the friction when you go over where they're, like when you run your little targeting reticle thing. It should slow down on them. It shouldn't be magnetized toward them. Like if you know Halo and stuff, it's called like I think they use the friction and this uses the magnetism where it kind of pulls you. I don't like that because it'll like if you run past each other and it like throws you and makes you look all like you'll go up in the air or something and then you miss. That happens too much. When you go to knife, like I said, sometimes it'll miss, or if they're like crouched and you knife them, a lot of times it'll miss. It's just not put together. Like Battlefield, that's one thing they're real good at, the knife mechanic. It looks more realistic and it almost always works too. Oh, really. Playing against Team Faggot right here. That's another thing I wanted to talk about. I mean, this game, I wanted to prestige, and I did for like, I think I'm like third prestige now. Usually I'm a little better than this, but I'm not. Anytime you see a yellow clan tag, you know that you're dealing with Team Faggot. But like, the best way to put it, because I know the way trendies are, the best way to put it is they're like ultimate like wrist slashing no lights. That like it's just so annoying to get in lobbies with them. And there's on the big maps like Siege and Stonehaven and Stormfront. Like, the snipers are just so annoying. I thought they made it so quick scoping couldn't happen as much, but I don't know, it still seems pretty apparent to me. So I'm not doing too good this time. Usually I do much better, but I guess that's what happens when you play against these, running around with a shotgun. That's cute. And that's why the game just isn't fun anymore. Like, I thought Black Ops 2 was bad when it first came out. Da, Green Lantern, da. Dub X, man, I like my music, man. So I don't even know what the point of showing the gameplay was. I didn't even do good because I'm playing against these tough guys. Like, most of the people that have mics on this game too, they're just annoying. Like, it's like they don't even know how to talk or something. Or like they have like an IQ of like 70. But that's me getting nitpicky into the... That's the thing though, with this game. Like, everyone seems to live up to all their stereotypes. Like, no matter what stereotype it is about who you are, what kind of group of people you're for, like, every single person, it seems like they live up to the same stereotype. They'll be like Death Lover 666 or like Mr. Thug Good Time 420. Like, how lame. You gotta put those, like, iconic quote numbers in your game tag or your PSID, whatever it is on here. It's just stupid. Well, can't you be original? But that's just me getting off into the patheticness of the community, I would say, for this game, which is pretty horrible. And that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna go back and play Black Ops 2. I had it for Xbox, and I got to like, I think 10th prestige and didn't get to finish it before I got rid of it. So I think I'm on like almost 8th prestige on PS3. So I'm gonna go back and get the Master Prestige. This game was horrible when I first got it. And then during Christmas, all the I want Ghosts for Christmas, Daddy. And then all those kids got it, and then it was easy again because most of them weren't any good for a while. And now like they're kind of getting good again, and all the homeboys and everyone, this is their literal life where they must think they get paid to play it. They're on here now, so I'm gonna go back to Black Ops, which is really fun, and probably come back here. But again, like, the knifing could still be a little better. I can't stand the when you throw grenades, how they always keep the bounce. Like, it seems like the 3D representation of what you see, like a wall or a window, it seems larger than what you see on screen, if that makes sense. It seems like it's not smooth enough. Like, is your soldier in real life going to be so stupid that like he'll run into like an inch of the wall and his whole body will stop? No. Why don't they make it so you can finesse through a little bit more and stuff? Like, if you're prone and you're next to a wall, you can't move. You can't move like what in real life your guy would either contort his leg to where he would fit, or he would just like take a little bit of a move away from the wall or something. It just doesn't make sense. Like, it just seems like the wall is almost like magnetic toward it, and then windows and stuff, and I don't like that. And that's the same with when the grenades hit off. Like, you throw a sticky in, a lot of times it hits the tree or the lamppost, and you didn't really even aim at it. So for 181 megabytes, think you'd see more changes aside from maybe this like incredibly high bitrate music that maybe took up like 20 megabytes. I mean, I don't see what took all the space when I don't see much of a difference, but the game's still not too bad. I do enjoy it. But I think for now I'm going to get back to Black Ops. I'm going to make the Extinction thing and do that next, and then I'll probably upload both of these as soon as I can. So I'll be back for the next one.